Hello, everyone. Welcome to Learning English with me in this video. We're going to practice listening and reading to improve our English skills through a story. Alright, let's get started. Monday, October 9th, 2023. Dear Diary. Today was quite a day at work. I had to tackle some intricate coding challenges. To resolve them, I had a lengthy discussion with my colleague, Sarah. We shared our thoughts and ideas, and together we managed to break down the problem into smaller, solvable components. It was a team effort that ultimately led to success. In the evening, I went hiking with my good friend, Mark. We hiked along a scenic trail near my house. This trail has become our regular haunt, and we usually explore it every couple of weeks. It's close by, but it offers a perfect escape from the daily grind. After the hike, I met up with some friends for a gaming session. We jumped into an intense round of our favorite multiplayer game. It was all about camaraderie, strategy, and a lot of friendly competition. These gaming sessions are a great way to unwind and bond with friends. Tuesday, October 10, 2023. Dear Diary. This morning, I went for a jog in the park, which has become a daily routine for me. It's my way of staying fit and keeping my mind clear. The park's scenic beauty is always a treat, with tall trees, a serene lake, and wildlife. After my jog, I stopped by a cozy cafe nearby for a cup of coffee. It's a small ritual I enjoy, sipping on my coffee and taking in the serene surroundings. Since I'm working from home, I had the luxury of preparing a delicious homemade lunch. Today, I decided to make a hearty pasta dish with a homemade tomato sauce. It turned out incredibly delicious, and I savored every bite. Cooking is not just a chore, it's a passion. In the afternoon, I continued my journey through the captivating world of science fiction with the book, Neon Dawn. I enjoy reading science fiction because it allows me to explore futuristic worlds, envision technological advancements, and get lost in imaginative storytelling. The possibilities and the ability to step into uncharted territory have always fascinated me. I read quite regularly, usually a few times a week. Science fiction is my go-to genre, but I also appreciate other types of books, such as historical fiction and non-fiction books about technology and human psychology. They provide a different perspective and allow me to broaden my horizons. Reading is not just a hobby, it's a way for me to escape reality and expand my knowledge. It's a journey that takes me to different times and places, and it's something I cherish. Wednesday, October 11, 2023. Dear Diary. I became a programmer because I love solving puzzles and creating solutions. There's a sense of fulfillment in writing code and seeing it come to life. It's a profession that constantly challenges me, and that's what keeps me engaged and happy. I've recently joined a photography club, and it's been an incredible experience. During our last outing, we explored the scenic beauty of a local park. I had the chance to capture some stunning landscapes and even experimented with some portrait shots. The camaraderie among club members is fantastic, and we spent time sharing our thoughts on photography techniques and our favorite subjects to photograph. As for the future, I'm looking forward to our next photography club outing, where we plan to visit an art gallery for inspiration. It's a great opportunity to learn more about this art form and grow as a photographer. Thursday, October 12, 2023. Dear Diary. Work today was challenging. I was stuck on a coding problem for most of the day, which made progress slower than I'd like. Software development can be tough, but it's precisely those challenging moments that make it appealing. There's a sense of accomplishment in solving intricate problems, even if it takes time. In the evening, I met up with my friend, Chris, for a bike ride. We pedaled through the city streets for a good 2 hours, enjoying the wind in our faces and the feeling of freedom. It was a great way to clear my mind and distress after a tough day. After our bike ride, Chris and I decided to head to a nearby pub. We shared a drink and had a relaxed conversation about our daily lives. It was a wonderful way to unwind and enjoy a pleasant evening in good company. Friday, October 13, 2023. Dear Diary. You're right, it's time for a break from all the coding talk. So, let me share some office news. Today, we had a team building event where we participated in a design thinking workshop. It was an opportunity to collaborate with colleagues and brainstorm creative solutions to real-world problems. These events provide a refreshing change from our daily routines and foster a sense of teamwork. After work, I took a walk along the serene trail near my home. It was a moment of introspection, allowing me to reflect on the day. There's something therapeutic about the rustling leaves and the peaceful atmosphere of the trail. I wrapped up the evening at a quiet cafe with a delicious coffee, which offered the perfect time to contemplate the day's events and lessons learned. I hope these entries offer the details you were looking for. If you have any other specific questions or if there's more you'd like to know, feel free to ask. Saturday, October 14, 2023. Dear Diary. The weekdays were demanding, and work had taken its toll on me. The stress had been building up, and I needed a change of scenery to recharge my spirits. So, this weekend, I decided to embark on a camping trip. The process of preparing for camping was both exciting and therapeutic. I meticulously packed my gear, from the tent and sleeping bags to the cooking equipment. It was a way of disconnecting from the digital world and focusing on the tangible, real tasks. When I arrived at the campsite, the sense of tranquility washed over me. The fresh, crisp air filled my lungs, and the sight of the open sky and lush greenery was a welcome change. Setting up the tent and building a campfire was both a challenge and a pleasure. It's incredible how the simplest of tasks in the great outdoors can bring such joy. I wasn't alone. I was accompanied by my close friend, Mike. We had spent many camping adventures together, and the bond we shared made the experience even more enjoyable. As night fell, we sat by the campfire, sharing stories and relishing the warmth it provided. The stars above were mesmerizing, and I couldn't help but feel a deep sense of contentment. Sunday, October 15, 2023. Dear Diary. The camping experience continued into the weekend, and it was a much-needed escape from the weekday stress. Waking up to the sounds of birds chirping and the gentle rustling of leaves in the morning breeze was a rejuvenating experience. We spent the day hiking through the woods, surrounded by the natural beauty of the wilderness. The serene lakeside view was breathtaking, and the serenity of the forest filled me with peace. The challenges of the hike, like navigating rough terrain and ascending steep slopes, were countered by the sheer joy of exploration. Camping brought an array of emotions: the freedom of the open outdoors, the warmth of friendship, and the satisfaction of disconnecting from the digital world. Cooking over the campfire was both a culinary adventure and a bonding experience with Mike. The taste of marshmallows toasted over the open flame and the camaraderie of sharing a meal were memorable moments. As the sun set on this beautiful day, we sat around the campfire once again. The dancing flames and the crackling sounds were comforting. Camping has a unique way of grounding the soul and rejuvenating the spirit. The weekend had truly been a much-needed change of pace, and I felt recharged and ready to face the challenges of the upcoming week. Thank you for listening to the story today. Next time, I'll share even more exciting stories. Would you consider subscribing to my YouTube channel?